welcome to another round of Sports Views. Tonight, I'm going to give you my predictions for the 2021 CONCACAF Gold Cup. From group stage to final, I'm giving you all of my predictions, starting with the groups, of course. In Group A, we have Mexico, El Salvador, Curacao, and Trinidad and Tobago. My prediction is this. Mexico finishes top of the group with 9 points. El Salvador finishes second with 6. Curacao with 3 points. And Trinidad and Tobago finish bottom with 0. Here's why. Even though Mexico has an A- team, B+ team sent there, they're still better than El Salvador. They're still better than Curacao, and they're surely better than Trinidad and Tobago. They have an easy group here. With the roster they sent, with the group they have, they'll easily get out of the groups. I could totally see a 4-0 win for Mexico over Trinidad, 2-0 over Curacao, and 2-1 over El Salvador. Those are the results I have for them. But that easily wins them the group. No problems whatsoever. The roster isn't their best, but it's good enough to where they'd still dominate the group, I think, with how easy it is. El Salvador would win their matches against Trinidad and Curacao. I like Curacao, but honestly, most of their part is Eloy Room. And I like Eloy Room, and he's going to make a lot of saves and keep them in games for the most part, but it's just not enough. And that's why Curacao finishes third for me. El Salvador has the more complete team. I could see Eloy Room stealing a result, but that would only make it 4 points. And would it be against El Salvador, which is the real kicker? I don't know. It would probably be against a team like, well, they beat Trinidad in my book. They wouldn't steal a result from Mexico, but that would be kind of funny if they did. Probably El Salvador, but even then, the goal differential would probably favor El Salvador. So, that's my prediction there. And then Trinidad came in through the prelims. Trinidad, they're just not good anymore. I mean, they really weren't. They just beat the USA, and that's what makes everybody think they're amazing. They weren't amazing. That was a great win, and they did okay for their standards in the Hex back in the 2018 cycle, and they looked okay in the Gold Cup, but I think everything is going downhill for them at this point. And it's not in a bad way, it's just the way it is. But they finished fourth. So, again, Mexico first, El Salvador, Curacao, Trinidad, and Tobago. For Group B, you have Canada, USA, Haiti from the prelims. They won their preliminary bracket to get into this group. And Martinique, again, in Canada's group. Martinique for like the 4th straight Gold Cup. I mean, come on. 4 times. 13, 15, 17, and, well, 4 out of 5. I don't think it was 15, but 2013, yes. 2017, it's been a lot of times they've gotten Martinique in the Gold Cup in their group. I know, it's crazy. And then the other 2 times, they still had a non-FIFA nation in their group. They've been screwed over with the points, but whatever. Here's my prediction. In first, Canada with 9 points. USA with 6 points. Haiti with 3. Martinique with 0. Again, non-FIFA nation. Do you really think they'll do more than 4th? Canada would beat Martinique 7-0. They'd boat race them again. USA beats Haiti 1-0. Canada beats Haiti 3-0 again. USA beats Martinique 3-0. USA loses to Canada 3-1. Canada beats the USA 3-1. Haiti beats Martinique 2-0. Those are my results that I've predicted. Because I had to set up the groups like the way, the points. So I had to predict it somehow. But those are my predictions in this group. And Canada has the best roster in this group that they've called up. No joke. USA has brought the worst group or the worst roster to the Gold Cup they've had probably in ages. It was an absolute horrible roster, not a group. Horrible roster but they're good enough to beat Haiti. They're good enough to beat Martinique. If they couldn't beat Martinique, I would be worried if I was the USA. So the USA still finishes second, but their team is not quality. Canada has a quality team that they've brought. Even without Jonathan David. They've brought their A- team. The U.S. has brought a C- team. I'm totally comfortable with saying Canada dominates the group. I really am. USA finishing second, I'm comfortable with that. I don't think Haiti is good enough to take advantage of the USA having that horrible of a roster. I don't. They're an okay team, but I don't think they're that good. It would have to be like a D team for like Haiti to shock them. I think the U.S. still has an easy enough group to where they'll finish second and go through, but Canada will win this group. That's my feeling. And Martinique, well, non-FIFA nation, I said that. Group C has Jamaica, Suriname, Costa Rica, and Guadeloupe, the third preliminary winner from their preliminary bracket, winning a 12-round penalty shootout. 24 penalties in the prelims. What a shootout. That was amazing, by the way. And just a horrible take from their first penalty taker on both the first and last penalty to send them out. Guatemala. Guadeloupe. What a win from them in that penalty shootout. But I don't think that the story, the fairy tale, keeps on going. But here are my predictions. Jamaica finished top of Group C with 9 points. Suriname second with 6. Costa Rica with 3 points. Guadeloupe with 0. And actually working out the matches, yeah, that did change my predictions a little bit from the video I did with Ryan LFC. Go check that one out too. Jamaica beats Suriname 3-0. Costa Rica beats Guadeloupe 3-0. Jamaica beats Guadeloupe 6-0. Leon Bailey's probably going to have a field day, I bet. Suriname beats Costa Rica 2-1 because I just feel like Costa Rica is going to drop a bad result. And it's not Lionel Moreira's fault. I actually think he's better than Navas right now. Lionel Moreira from Alajuelense. But I just have a bad feeling Suriname will have a late goal from a mistake. And that just gets them top 2. Jamaica beats Costa Rica 2-0. Suriname beats Guadeloupe 2-0. Which is why it's 9-6, 3-0. So Jamaica and Suriname would go through. Costa Rica, just one mistake knocks them out of the tournament in the group stage. That's my feeling. Jamaica has a good squad. Luckily, they've brought in Andre Gray. Injury was an opportunity to bring him into the squad. He has his passport, has his citizenship in Jamaica to play for Reggae Boys. So they've gotten Andre Gray in, which I think that makes the team much better. JFF is kind of lying, and they really aren't doing great to send their best team. But I think in this group, Jamaica will dominate the group, and it will give them time to work together and make a little bit of a run in the Gold Cup. I really do. They have a good squad. Even though it may not be their best, they have a really good squad. So I believe in that. Suriname, as I said, they're a pretty good team. They're not as good as a team like Canada or Jamaica, but they're a good team. And I respect Suriname. I think they'll make a bit of a run here. And there you go. They'll get out of the group. Costa Rica, I just think it's time for them to... Their gas is running out of the tank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we'll say. And then Guadeloupe, well, that was a fairy tale to just get there. Should have been Guatemala, but even then they would have finished bottom. So... yeah, that's Group C. Finally, Group D. Qatar, Panama, Honduras, and Granada. Qatar is the invitee from the Asian Football Confederation. They've won the Asian Cup the last time it was played. So they're a good team. They're a real good team. But here are my predictions. Honduras finished top with 9 points. Qatar finishes second with 4 points and a +2 goal differential. Panama third with 4 points +1 goal differential. Granada with 0 in fourth. Here are my results that I've predicted for this group. Qatar 2, Panama 2, Honduras 4, Granada 0, Granada 0, Qatar 3, Panama 1, Honduras 3, Panama 2, Granada 1, Honduras 1, Qatar 0. But the goal differential puts Qatar through. I think Qatar is going to have to learn the CONCACAF ways. They're going to have to get used to it. And that's what this group is for. They have the quality, but they're going to have to get used to the CONCACAF ways. And they're in a group with some CONCACAF-y teams. You know what I'm saying? But I think they get enough points and enough goals to send them through. That's why they finished second with a higher goal differential than Panama. Honduras, they're an amazing team. I think they're the best in the group. They know the CONCACAF ways. I should say, knowing the CONCACAF ways, they're the best in the group. Qatar has more talent, but Honduras has the experience. And Honduras has talent as well. So I think Honduras will use that experience, finish the group, top of the group, no losses. Qatar has to learn their way around, but they get enough points to go to the knockout stages. Panama just misses out, barely, sadly enough. Again, that's kind of like a Costa Rica situation. Their golden generation is sort of fading away, so of course, that's the way it happens, like with a whimper, not a bang. And then Granada, well, no. Who thinks Granada is going to do anything? They're not the best, so there you go. Those are my groups. So teams going through: Mexico, El Salvador, Canada, USA, Jamaica, Suriname, and Honduras, Qatar. And here are my quarterfinal predictions. Match 25 and match 28 would face each other in the semis, so that's the way we're going. 26-27 would face each other in the semis, so that's how we're going to predict these. Match 25, Honduras versus El Salvador. Group A, runner-up, Group D winner. Group D winner, Honduras. Group A, runner-up, El Salvador. I have Honduras winning this one. Honduras is the better team in this situation. El Salvador has quality, but Honduras is just better in this situation. I say they win 2-1. It's going to be a tight match. It's going to be a CONCACAF-y fest. Hacking and all that. Fouls abound. It's going to be one of those games, but I think Honduras will win 2-1 and go on to face the winner of Match 28, Canada, winner of Group B, versus Suriname, runner-up of Group C. Canada's already beaten Suriname, and it was pretty big. I'm going to say a 3-0 win for Canada in this game against Suriname. They're going to do it again. Probably wouldn't be 5 or 6, but it'll be 3. I think Canada will win this game. It should be that for them, that easy. They've got a great run, but I think Suriname loses to Canada again the second time in 2 months they've played each other. I think Canada knows what they need to do. They won't be as afraid to play because it'll be Crepeau or Dane St. Clair in goal instead of Borjan. So that also helps them be less heady and forced. You know, as I've said, they play better in front of St. Clair or Crepeau or Hassall than Borjan. So I will give them that. I think they will play much better. A 3-0 win, considering it's not a home game. It's a neutral site. Suriname won't let themselves get beat as bad, but I think Canada will easily win the game 3-0. Making one semifinal, semifinal 1, Honduras versus Canada, match 29. And then we have match 26, the winner of Group A versus the runner-up of Group D, Mexico versus Qatar. I have Qatar winning this one. And you're saying, whoa, 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 Ryan. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're really sure Qatar could beat Mexico? One, Qatar's won the Asian Cup. Second of all, as I said, Mexico has an A-, B+ team. I think Qatar has the talent. Mexico won't CONCACAF them as much as their group mates, and by then I think they'll be used to it. It'll be a 2-1 win for Qatar. It's not going to be a blowout. Mexico's going to be in it pretty much the whole time. And honestly, it could go to extra time. I wouldn't be shocked. But I would see Qatar winning 2-1. I really do. I have this feeling that Mexico, they're more worried about the Octo and the Olympics. They sent a better roster to the Olympics than they did the Gold Cup. They sent Ochoa to the Olympics. They care more about that. And the Octo. They're like, okay, let's just get this over with. I don't think this is their year. Or the U.S.'s for that matter. They don't care. Either of them don't care. This is a clear path. Qatar wins this match. I really think that Qatar wins this match. Mexico doesn't really know what to expect. We really don't know what to expect. Mexico's like, yeah, let's just get this over with. They lose. They're hoisted by their own petard, pretty much. So Qatar goes to the semifinal. And then finally, match 27 in the quarterfinals. Jamaica, winner of Group C versus runner-up of Group B, the USA. Jamaica versus USA. And I have Jamaica winning this match. 2-0. Because again, the U.S.'s roster is absolute trash. The roster they called up. At least Mexico called up a roster that could be possibly a Gold Cup contender. The USA threw out a roster that is so much of a joke that they're like, yeah, we don't care at all. We won our trophy. If we win the double, yay. If we don't, who cares? We got the octo. They don't care. And you can tell by the roster they sent. And Jamaica is going to bite them for it. Beat them 2-0 pretty convincingly. Just like Canada beat the USA convincingly in the group stages 3-1. That's my prediction for that, but I think it's pretty convincing. And Jamaica goes to the second semifinal. So the semifinals are as follows. Honduras versus Canada. Qatar versus Jamaica. Honduras versus Canada. I have Canada winning 2-0. Canada will beat Honduras. This year is finals or bust for Canada. It is. They have a clear path. They don't have to face the U.S. or Mexico until, the way I have this predicted, until the final, if they make it. It's a clear path. And Canada's going to take that advantage. They're too good not to. Canada beats Honduras 2-0. They have more quality. They have more talent. They're used to shithousing their way through games with the World Cup qualifiers. They're hot right now. I don't see them losing. 2-0 Canada, they're in the final. And then finally, Qatar versus Jamaica, the second semifinal. I say Jamaica 1-0. And the reason is Andre Blake steals the game. Leon Bailey scores the goal for Jamaica. Andre Blake steals the game. Jamaica does anything they can to stop Qatar. They do enough. They win the match. They go to the final. 1-0 Jamaica. That's my prediction there. And then in the final, match 31 of the Gold Cup. Canada versus Jamaica. All right, here's my prediction here. Canada wins 3-2 in normal time. There's going to be a mistake by Jamaica that gives Canada their chance to win the game, and Canada jumps on it and takes it and wins. That's it. Canada has had the better performances, in my prediction, throughout the tournament than Jamaica, and they will probably, honestly. But prediction-wise, I think Canada would have had the better performances throughout the tournament than Jamaica. Jamaica makes one mistake. They fail at the final hurdle again, just like 2015 and 17. Canada wins 3-2, and they are your Gold Cup champions for the year 2021. Those are my predictions. Canada wins the Gold Cup. I'm telling you. Watch this space. And by the way, who had Italy in the final of the Euros? Me. Who has them winning the Euros? Me. What if they win? Who's right? Me. Again, I'm right. As per. So, I probably will be right as per. I'm not right fully yet, but I'm there. I'm right there. So, again, watch this space. I have Canada winning the Gold Cup for the second time in their history. The second time in my lifetime, too, because I was like 3 months old when they won in 2000, so that's great. And then they were also third place in 2002, so they're back to that level. So they're going to win the Gold Cup. And I'm going to love every minute of it. And you're going to see every minute of it, pretty much. So there you go. So, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. First off, I have to give a shout out. Thank you to Duncan Green for subscribing to my Patreon at the $5 tier, US dollars, $5 tier. Just to clear that one up. My conversion rate has it 5 for my tier, of course, in the US dollars. But thank you, Duncan, for subscribing. It means a lot. It's an honor. We keep on growing. I love it. thanks for supporting the channel. And if you want to be just as awesome as Duncan, go subscribe to my Patreon, $5, $10, or $20 a month. Anything is appreciated. Help support the channel. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. So, you love to see it. And then, on Saturday, next on the channel, on Saturday, we have a live stream watch-along of El Salvador versus Curacao and an RSR for Mexico versus Trinidad and Tobago. We're almost to the start of the Gold Cup. You love to see it. Let's go. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.